in my childhood journey was a lot of bullying, because I had severe learning disabilities and ADHD too. You don't look at that person's wheelchair, you do not go like, oh bichara, oh, you do not go like, and when every Indian starts doing that, that's when change happens. It will not grow as a society. I'll tell you why, because we are from so many diverse backgrounds, we have actually grown as an economy.
Yeah.
So if we do not grow our disabled economy also, and that's when our sporting economy grows, which will be an athlete-centric and athlete-specific economy, which you all have superpowered and you all are the fuel, because you all have the views and this.
Hi friends, welcome back to Prakhar Talks Sports. Over the past 6 months, I have conducted many interviews, and the aim of those interviews was to introduce you to different sports. I have talked about chess, boxing, mixed martial art. I have also spoken about badminton and cycling. You can check all those interviews on the podcast list of my YouTube channel. There's a whole bunch of interviews over there. And today I'm trying to do something different. I'm trying to inspire you, I'm trying to motivate you. And to get that extra bit of motivation and inspiration, I'm honored to have Huafrid Billimoria on my channel. Ever since I got to know about Huafrid, I have understood that he is a person extraordinary. He is a person with extraordinary abilities, and over the course of next few minutes, you will get to know why I consider him as a person with extraordinary abilities and an extraordinary human. So hi Huafrid, welcome to Prakhar Talks Sports. So
Pleasure.
So Huafrid is a athlete, he's a triathlete. He runs, he cycles, he swims, and you will know why there are so many athletes who does all that, but he has certain conditions and he has battled those conditions, and still he has achieved so much in the world of sports. So you will get to know about all that. We will uncover and unpack Huafrid's story as well. So Huafrid, when I read about you, you have said that when you were born, doctor said that you will not be able to walk. Why did doctor say that?
Okay, so that was at the age of 16. And it was because of a neurological disorder called as Dystonia, which causes involuntary muscle movements and twisting and turning movements. So yeah, I guess that's why they told me I will not be able to walk at that point of time, when it became a little bit more serious, the condition. So that's what it was.
Could you elaborate what is dystonia?
Yeah, so dystonia is a condition where your muscles turn and twist. They are involuntary muscle movements, and you have no control over it, so yeah, that is what dystonia is all about, yeah.
Okay. I have read that as a kid you were harassed in school. So what was that experience?
So as a kid, in my childhood journey, it was more of a lot of bullying, because I had severe learning disabilities and ADHD too. And I was like the most disabled kid, you can say, in like the entire section of my class, like all the classes, right? And I was told by the special educators that, ye bachche ko special school mein dal do. He will not be able to graduate from a normal school. So because of that, I believe I was a standout. And because of ADHD being a behavior problem also, there were a lot of things I used to do to get attention, which was not liked by teachers and the education system. So I used to be sort of, this is what I call it, holistically bullied by all of the Indian education system and by peers also.
Okay, so
And you're talking also about their parents also.
Acha, so you were sidelined, you were ignored.
Sidelined, ignored, ridiculed, harassed physically, verbally, sometimes even sexually abused.
Oh,
And it was brushed under the carpet because it's a boys' school.
okay.
And ये होता है.
Oh, so
Which actually shouldn't have
happened.
Have happened.
Happened. So how you used to cope up? That was tough.
The coping up was tough. Yeah, it was very tough. But the coping up used to be ठीक है. I mean, it was just my regular journey, you know, because 4th grade I left all my extracurricular activities. So it was just 9:30 to 3:30 schooling, and then 5:30 to 9:30 in the night remedial therapy, occupational therapy, private tuitions, all of that. So it was just, I think so, the rigorous schedule which helped me up in coping. But yes, there was a lot of suppressed trauma, a lot of hate, angst, all of that, which went unaddressed till my which went unaddressed till my early 20s, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have achieved so much in sports. So were you always an athletic? Were you always inclined towards sports growing
I
up?
definitely was.
Yeah.
I definitely was very athletic, very sports driven and sports centric since the get go. But then because of studies and because of having severe learning disabilities, ADHD, I had to give up on sports, you know. By the age of 4th grade, do the calculations.
Okay.
So 4th grade is when I gave up on all my sporting stuff and stuff like that. I used to speed skate quite a lot,
Okay.
on and off. But that was something which used to really be my thing at that point of time.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I restarted getting back into physical fitness and sports and all of that, I would say, again by the age of 15, 16. So from the 4th grade till like I was 15, 16, I was not doing anything like professionally or whatever.
So I read that once mixed martial art was the way you got back into sports, is it?
Yes. So by the age of 7, so I was like, after my board exams, I was very fat, you know.
Okay.
And because I was very fat, there was a lot of issues with my dystonia also. So I got into just gymming, like proper just gymming, and then I switched to mixed martial arts, and that's when I developed the most mentally, physically, and that really helped me with my angst, with my hatred, with the trauma which I had, and that did wonders. So yeah.
Okay. So through mixed martial art, you used to cope
There
up
was
with
a lot of coping which happened
up.
through mixed martial arts,
it
and
helped you to cope up with
a lot
childhood
of growth
trauma.
which happened.
So how did the shift from mixed martial art to endurance sports happen?
So mixed martial arts, what was happening was like the punches and the fights and all of that, they were causing my neurological condition to worsen, to get worse. And that's, I think so by the age of like 2021 is when I shifted to endurance sports. 22, 23 I started running like marathons and stuff like that. But before that, I was into mixed martial arts.
Okay. So in endurance sports, you have done ultra cycling, you have done swimming, and you have run marathons.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so
and ultra marathons.
Ultra marathons as well, and you have achieved quite a lot. You have done Ironmans. You have clinched medals at the Asian levels in so many at Asian level in so many events. So what was that motivation? What was that motivation to achieve so much in endurance sports? What kept you pushing?
So I believe in endurance sports especially, the reason why you do what you do is very important. And अगर वो reason नहीं होगा ना, तो then you cannot be an endurance athlete. It is just what it is. Because as an endurance athlete, you push your body to the absolute limits.
Yes.
I mean, it's just mad how much you push your body until you do not have your ikigai, which is why you do what you do. You will never be able to be what you want to be. And my ikigai and my reason is not. A lot of athletes will come and tell you that, oh, you know, it is for my mother, and it is for my father, and it is for little change and all of that. But I don't know. For me, it is magnanimous change, right? My condition is a progressive neurological disorder. Eventually, I'm going to die doing what I do.
Yeah.
So why not die doing what you love doing? Now, why can't, if you are going to die doing what you love doing, why can't you be the Terry Fox of India?
Okay.
Why do you need to be materialistic as an athlete that, oh, मुझे ये achieve करना है, मुझे ये करना है, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be a Paralympian, oh, I want an Arjuna award from the president. I mean, I'm not disrespecting anyone or devaluing anything, but अगर मिलता भी है मेरे को कभी भी मेरे future में Arjuna award, I'll just take it and I'll put it side में, where all my medals are.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I would do that because my ikigai is much more stronger than that presidential medal or that award or whatever. My ikigai is to be the Terry Fox of India.
Okay.
I want to die doing what I love doing. Now that is how. Paralympics भी हो जाए.
Yeah.
Maybe medal आएगा, नहीं आएगा, hopefully आएगा.
Yeah.
That is all okay.
Yeah.
After that what? How are para-athletes thinking more magnanimous? How are individuals going like, मुझे Indian society में बदलाव लाना है for people with disabilities? 2-3 Paralympic cycles, 2-3 Paralympic medals, they are not enough in today's times, especially with Indian society. It's sad, but it is true. You need to literally be a martyr for Indians to understand sports and to accept sports in today's times, is what I feel. And inevitably my condition is going to do that for me. So then why not go doing what you love doing? So after the Paralympics also, I'm not going to stop. I want to do the Deccan Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I want to do cycling from Kashmir to Kanyakumari and Kanyakumari to Kashmir. I want to swim the English Channel, swim from India to Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
Climb Everest if I can.
Yeah.
And these all things will make me the first person with my condition to do so.
Yeah. You have already achieved done with your condition. You have already so much, but I think that you want to keep pushing to your extreme
and
limit.
You got to,
Yes.
especially if you want to create impact and change in Indian society for people with disabilities. Simple.
Yeah, it's simple.
So that is my goal. That is why
Okay.
I live. That is what I want to do.
Okay. So
That's it.
Okay. So you are frequent at Ironmans. So not for the people who don't know what Ironman is, can you explain to my audience what is
Full
Ironman?
Ironman is a 3.9 kilometer swim followed by a 180 kilometer bike ride followed by a 42 kilometer run. You want to complete it in 16 and a half hours, sometimes 17 hours, and that's your cutoff, and that's what you got to do.
So how many Ironmans have you done?
So I've done almost like I would say 10 to 15 half Ironmans,
Okay.
which is half the distance.
Yes.
And I've done one full Ironman in South Africa.
Okay. So which was the toughest Ironman experience?
South Africa was definitely tough.
Okay.
It was mad. It was like in the morning there was
Yes.
like there was a hailstorm,
Yeah.
and people's visors were cracking and the glass was going into their face.
Ah.
So we had to take out our goggles
Yeah.
and all of that, and we had to cycle like that with hail hitting our face. Then it became very sunny, touched almost 30, 31, 32 degrees, and then again it touched single digits like 8, 7 degrees in the night. So that was tough. By the end of it, my body was entirely shutting down. I was like, because of dystonia, and hypothermia making my dystonia worse.
Yeah.
And also by like the 20th kilometer of the run, I lost all my toenails. I shat myself.
Okay.
I was almost peeing myself from time to
Okay.
time, because if I stopped, I know I wouldn't have been able to start again with my condition and with how my body was at that point of time, because of the extreme temperature and the climatic conditions. And yeah, it was after the race. I remember I went. I was like, क्या हो रहा है? You know,
Yeah.
समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है. You know, समझ में ही नहीं आता.
Sure.
I had a bath कैसे भी करके, washing off all the feces, the blood, toenails and all of that.
Yeah.
I just was able to just eat ऐसा 2-3
Okay.
morsels or something like that. आधा कुछ खाना,
Okay.
खिचड़ी या ऐसा कुछ,
Okay.
थोड़ा सा जो कोच ने लाया था.
Okay.
And जैसे मैंने खाया and I hit the bed,
Yeah.
I just passed away. I just passed out.
Passed out.
I don't know मेरा वो टाइम पे BP क्या होगा, hypothermic क्या होगा. I didn't even know if I would be alive the next day. It was that bad.
It was that tough.
It was that tough also, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But that's what an Ironman is all about, and that's what an Ironman makes you feel. So
Yeah.
I guess that's that.
So do you plan to do another Ironman in
I
future?
will. I
Yes.
will. I want to better my timing. Anyways,
Wow.
she's the fastest person with my condition
Yeah.
to complete an Ironman in the world.
Yes.
The European Dystonia Research Facility and the Canada Dystonia Research Facility is studying my case, basically researching my case.
Okay.
So yeah, I do want to do one more Ironman. I'll think about which one.
Yes.
Thinking of a flat course, which is easy, but
Okay.
where I can get a faster time.
Yeah.
Well, definitely, I'll be doing one more definitely in the next 1-2 years, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for the people with your condition, or for para athletes, what is tougher, training your body or training your mind?
Training your mind, yeah, because there's a lot of dirty sports politics, and
Okay.
I would say, yeah, this sports politics is worse than normal politics.
Oh.
So you can imagine how dirty sports politics gets.
Hmm.
It's sad. It's sad that ये हो रहा है इंडिया में, but धीरे धीरे बदलाव भी हो रहा है. You know, change is happening. But things need to bloody change, yeah. Like, dude, what are you getting, yeah? Like, you are just ruining our sports economy,
Yeah.
which is not at all developed.
Yeah.
I would say it's not even, except cricket maybe,
Yeah.
it's not even, there's so many loopholes and it's just developing.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is the fact, and this everyone knows. But people don't understand that common people have the entire power in their bloody hands to change the sporting economy. And this, every educated person, और जिसको भी मतलब हिंदी या इंग्लिश समझ में आता है,
Yeah.
और जिसके हाथ में रिमोट है
Yeah.
या फोन है, वो बदलाव ला सकता है.
Uh,
And that's what I believe in, and that's what I propagate for always.
Yeah. It is important that you brought this topic about things that are affecting Indian sports. But I see that you are proudly wearing your Indian jersey as well. You have the tricolor is right up there.
Yeah.
So what does it feel? How does it feel to represent India at
It
international
feels
series?
good, yeah. It feels really good. Imagine like I'm the only para-athlete, right, to represent India in 2 sports, cycling and triathlon together.
Yeah.
No one has ever done that before, in my category especially. Yeah, it's just bliss when you wear your Indian tricolor and you say that you represent the country at the highest level of sports. It means so much. Like, it makes your heart smile.
Yeah.
But yes, on the other hand, you know, bro, I feel sports politics needs to end. Yeah. This is one thing which is dragging people down to prehistoric times. You know, in sports is what I would say.
Yeah.
And imagine, right?
Yeah.
I always talk about this also.
Hmm.
You're talking about a Kenya and a Ethiopia, which in industrial places where we are sitting, उनके पास पानी नहीं रहता है.
Sure.
But they have more gold Olympic medals than us.
Yeah, their runners are world class. They just ace every long distance runs.
You're talking about people who do not have bloody water and food to eat.
Yeah,
In developing places, do not have proper water. Sometimes their bloody airports also have only scattered 1-2 refill facilities of water, and they are doing better than us in Olympics and not in Paralympics, but in Olympics especially.
Olympics and other sports as
and
well.
other sports as well.
African countries, they
In football also.
in football also. Yeah, we had African Cup of Nations recently, and Senegal won it, and you can see where Senegal stands and where India stands economically.
Geopolitically.
Geopolitically as well. We are far better placed, but yet Senegal keeps on producing some really world-class talents in football and other sports. But we keep on. So somewhere the system is failing us. Somewhere the conditions are not that conducive that are helping us athletes to grow, to realize their talent. So what is that one myth about the para athletes that you want to break? You have achieved so much and you would have understood there are so many myths.
So one of the myths which I would want to break is we are not as good as able-bodied athletes. That's not the truth.
Yeah.
You give us a chance and trust me, we'll surprise you. So that is one myth. Coming back to one thing which I wanted to cover.
Sure.
How do we change? When a lot of people ask me, no.
Yes.
How do we change Indian sports? How do we stop this politics? How do we stop politics?
Yeah.
You have a phone, you have a remote.
Yes. Yes.
Pick up that phone, pick up that remote and see bloody different sports.
Okay. Yeah.
आप अलग-अलग sports देखोगे.
Yes.
TRP बढ़ेगा.
Yes.
TRP बढ़ेगा तो वो athlete का marketing बढ़ेगा.
हाँ.
उसका funding बढ़ेगा. And eventually the sport will also grow because of that athlete.
Yes.
And India will be an athlete-centric economy.
Yeah.
Where the sports power and politics is taken away, snatched from the athletes, politicians and the political federations and all of that.
Yeah.
And it becomes an athlete-centric and athlete-specific economy.
Yeah.
And that is what Australia has done very, very beautifully.
Okay.
And that's the reason why Australia is such a strong sporting economy.
Country, yes.
And a sporting country.
Yes.
Now, if Indians understand this, I say even educated Indians are uneducated.
Okay.
And so many of you are journalists also in sports, I would say, Prakhar.
Yeah.
Okay. Would be like, अरे यार मेरे को खाली करने का है क्योंकि इसका नाम है, इसका ये, इसके ये.
Yeah.
And they also will not be opening up their phones and the remotes and seeing kickboxing or kho-kho or all of that.
What else is happening? What is happening in Indian sports? Know the players. Have that curiosity
and that will change the system.
That will change the system. Yeah, I see you have been doing that with your social media presence as well. You keep on posting reels. You talked about when the India Open badminton tournament was happening, you took your phone and you recorded a video and you posted on your Instagram. Then you wanted to promote Pune Grand Tour, which you also did.
Yeah.
You wanted to cycling be a very integral part of your athletic journey. So you wanted to talk about Pune Grand Tour, wanted the message to reach out to people that what cycling is, why Pune Grand Tour stands out.
And also made a kick-ass video where I say that Pune Grand Tour give para-athletes also a chance.
Okay.
You know, imagine having a para-athlete category and para-athletes also racing. How inspiring it will be for all Indians. You know?
Correct.
And we exist, we are there.
Yeah.
So why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Imagine the inspiration. If you're spending 500 crores.
Yes.
Why can't you spend an extra 1 crore for one day for us para-athletes, for one stage?
Yeah, they can have. It
Just
can
imagine
be
the impact.
Impact.
It'll be more than what you noticed.
Yes. happened. I watched all 5 days of Pune Grand Tour on my mobile and on my tablet. It was very inspiring to see so many people come on, take the streets and cheer for cyclists. I've hardly seen such kind of such kind of support, such kind of response for a sporting event beyond cricket. It was inspiring to see, and yes, if those people would have watched para athletes also cycle, they would have understood their issues as well, and it would have been 10 times far more inspiring for the common people. They would have so they would have also been inspired to take up cycling, take up running. So yeah, and there should be more inclusion. So it's a feedback for the people who have organized Pune Grand Tour, for people who have organized cycling. Spend one day of the event, have one day dedicated to para athletes, and they will also come and they will also cycle, and they will also inspire people.
Exactly.
Okay. One thing that I really liked about you is that you have focused a lot on your education as well. You have you have completed your degrees, and you also had at the same time held a corporate job. I talk to a lot of athletes. They are not able to do that. Once they start getting serious about their sporting journey, the education part is often neglected. But you have managed to do that. So why is education important in life of an athlete?
I think education is very important. I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Okay. This is going to crack you up.
Sure.
But and I'm going to be very candid and verbose.
Yes.
जिसको जो सोचना है सोचने दो.
Sure.
भाई मैं तो जाने वाला हूँ तुमसे जल्दी. Okay. तो मैं तो बोलूँगा ही बोलूँगा.
Okay.
तुम्हें जो सोचना है बोलना है. I believe in this. Okay.
Yeah.
As an Indian athlete, you need to be completely naked.
Okay.
That is when you will grow.
Oh.
Because people will be like, भाई ये तो भाई बिंदास है, ये तो कुछ भी बोलता है नहीं, back it up with performance.
Yes.
So भाई इससे थोड़ा डर के रहो.
Okay.
Touch me not plant है. And that's what somewhere you need in. It's sad, but it's true. You need it in Indian sporting economy. You know, you need to be that absolutely fearless person. Now, I'll tell you what. Education, work, networking. That is what will help you when these political parties and politics and sports politics and the know-how of classification, and you will not be a dependent athlete. You will be a educated, well-educated athlete who knows everything, knows the ins and outs, who can deal with the sports pressure, politics, all of that, and yet perform. But when you are uneducated, when you are not pushed yourself, when you are complacent about your journey of education or a corporate job, I believe that complacency will also come into your sporting career.
Okay.
And you will be a complacent athlete. You need to manage it out in today's times in India. Unless and until you are so short that you have got your timings up to a gold, silver, bronze medal, and you're consistently delivering those timings.
Yes.
That's the time when you can think about leaving your job and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But till then, I would never suggest any athlete to leave their job and only focus on sports and all of that.
Yeah, you need to have a backup plan.
110%.
Yes.
110%. What Mr. Gopichand said is very true.
Okay.
Athletes leave their job, leave everything, and they only do badminton, and then only 2 or 3 become very good. That is very, very true.
Only 2 or 3 reach the top of the
You
mountain.
need to holistically develop yourself as an athlete.
Yeah.
That means education, corporate job, social media, marketing, PR, all of it.
Yeah.
That is when also, if you do not reach the Paralympics, you do not, even if you reach the Paralympics, if you do not medal, you can switch to endurance sports when you have a bigger audience and inspire and do Ironmans and do these world records and do all of that. But how will you do all of that if you are an educated athlete? If you're smart?
Yeah.
And athletes and people, they don't understand that. You need to be educated to fight the system in sports. Our system in sports is very dirty. It's very, it's almost like this prehistoric Neanderthals walking in the federations.
Okay.
They walk like that. Literally,
Okay.
that's what it is at this point of time.
Okay.
So you need to not be a Neanderthal
Yes.
to actually make something in sports.
Yeah.
Now, how will you do that?
Yes.
As I said,
Yeah.
networking, PR,
Yes.
job,
Yeah.
hustling for sponsorship.
Yes. And all that comes through like a solid background in education and having a corporate life, a
You got
career in
your
corporate as
You
well.
got your answer.
Okay. So with your experience in corporate setup as well, so are Indian corporates also becoming inclusive of people with disability?
Oh, yes, they are. Like my organization
Yes.
is very is very inclusive, and in fact they have given me work from home. Plus they have a lovely initiative called Playable, which is for para-athletes.
Okay.
So I'm blessed to get such a job, and but it took me 9 years to get such a job. So I had to work
Yes.
my butt off to get such a job.
Yes.
But at last when I did, I'm doing well, and
Yeah.
they're inclusive, they're supportive of my journey. They give me leaves when required,
Yes.
and
So corporates are becoming
They are.
inclusive of
they
people
are,
with
they are.
disability. Because so you have said that you dream of representing India at Paralympics. If you manage to do that, what would it mean to you personally?
Okay, so yes, Paralympics is my goal, is my dream. Is it everything? No. Will it be a feather in my cap? 110%. And that's all I'll treat it as it is. As I told you, Arjuna Award, feather in my cap. Paralympics, feather in my cap. Medal, touch wood, God willing,
Yeah.
feather in my cap. But you tell me be complacent as a para-athlete, just being happy with a government job, 1.2 lakh salary, few lakhs prize money, marketing, a lot of all of that, maybe 2-3 cycles of Paralympics. That is what will make me unhappy. People would be happy, para-athletes would be happy, but I'm not. I want to climb Everest. I want to swim the English Channel. I want to swim from Sri Lanka to India. I want to bloody do all of that, yaar.
Yes.
I do not want to put a full stop.
Yeah.
I think any para-athlete in today's time who is doing that is being complacent. You hate me for saying that. You say that, oh, they have achieved a lot. Yes, maybe in their way. But in today's times, to create impact and change in India amongst normal people and Indians holistically, you need to do more. You need to be like, oh, I've come back from the Paralympics and I'm doing this. What's your excuse?
Okay. How can India become more inclusive society for people with disabilities? And what are we getting wrong in how we perceive people?
I think you just treat them as a person first. That's the most important. You do that, half of the battle is won. The thing which I really don't like is abroad. You will not get people staring at you. You will not get people making you feel like you're the odd one out. But here, wherever you go, you feel like you're the odd one out. People keep on staring at you. People keep on just like I would say treating you like the odd one out, and that's what's irritating, and that's what what is the basics? These are the basics. If you change, then there will be magnanimous change and impact.
Yeah.
If there's someone in a wheelchair, don't go like
Yeah.
or go like,
Yeah.
which mostly all Indians do. All.
Yeah.
We're talking even educated Indians do that. We're talking even about bloody CEOs and directors of companies who do that. So, when people stop doing that, when people just go like, hey, listen, man, you're on a wheelchair, right? But you just go and you just tap that person back. Hey, what's up, man? How's it going? What are you doing? Huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're going to the fourth floor. Oh, okay, cool. I'll see you, man. That's it.
Okay.
You don't look at that person's wheelchair. You do not go like, oh, bichara. Oh, you do not go like, oh. And when every Indian starts doing that, that's when change happens. That's when you'll turn inclusive, or that's how when 1.5 billion people will turn inclusive.
Coming to another point that you talked about in your introduction, you also suffered from anxiety and depression.
Yeah, so because of the childhood trauma and all what I've been through in my past, which a lot of people have covered,
Yes.
I developed a lot of anxiety and depression in my early 20s. I yet am on medications for it. I've not been able to cut off since 9 years.
Okay.
But I'm tapering off. But I've come a long way.
Yeah.
And it's difficult, and this is what Indian society has somewhat done to me, and what the sporting sphere and the sporting industry has done to me. So that's why I'm trying to change how much ever I can selflessly, with my heart on my sleeves, So yeah.
So how can India improve when it deal my question being,
Just
how
do
can
not-
deal with people, what is a better way to deal with people
Just one, do not dehumanize people with disabilities.
Yeah.
Two, stop all this politics shit, man, in sports. It's enough, yeah. We've had enough.
Yeah.
We athletes are tired, exhausted from this drama, yaar. Like just the same way Yogi ji cleaned up UP, na.
Yeah.
There needs to be our sports minister who needs to come like as strong as UP.
Yeah.
What happened in UP, Bihar?
Yes.
Needs to come in like Yogi ji as strong,
Yeah.
and he needs to bulldoze all these bloody federations who act funny and who act dirty and all of that.
Yeah.
There needs to be bloody, like how these termites are exterminated.
Yeah.
That is what India needs in sports. And you might quote me, you might hate me for saying this, but it is what it is. This is what is happening. This is what athletes are going through. Suffering mentally, physically, getting abused holistically.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are people who are missing Paralympics because of this. There are people who are physically, verbally abused. There are people who have been hospitalized with anxiety and depression because they cannot take the sports politics.
Oh.
Are we talking about all of this? And athletes are also scared कि बात करेंगे तो हमारा करियर रुक जाएगा. अरे भाई, any which ways तुम बात नहीं करोगे तो any which ways the politics is as dirty that they will not allow you to survive only. तो भाई बात करो कि वो लोग डरे, और वो लोग डरे तो बदलाव हो. And then when all athletes start talking, and when someone like Yogi ji comes in, or apna sports minister gets that yogi behavior and exterminates all these bloody termites and this sports politics, you see the bloody growth. There are such good para-athletes and athletes in India who are stuck in this political washing machine,
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's that.
So you stand for diversity, inclusivity and equity as well. So why is it important?
I believe diversity, equity, inclusion is very important because if India is not diverse, or if India is not holistically DEI friendly, and I'm looking at it mostly from the purview of only disability. Okay. It will not grow as a society. I'll tell you why. Because we are from so many diverse backgrounds. We have actually grown as an economy.
Yeah.
So if we do not grow our disabled economy also, trust me, our disabled economy can get a lot of growth and like holistic growth to Indian economy.
Yeah.
So this is why I also feel growing our disabled economy can create a lot of impact. A lot of impact. Like look at Mr. Bole,
Okay.
who is that individual. I might be getting the name wrong.
Sure.
But the individual with visual impairment there's a lovely film on him, movie on him. Shrikant Bole.
Yeah.
So I got that name right.
Yeah.
Shrikant Bole. And look at the impact that man has created.
Yeah. Having born with no vision.
Yeah,
no
you're
sight.
talking about crores of rupees, boss,
Yes.
in his company and doing a beautiful job.
Sure.
So that's what a person can do, yeah, with a disability. But if you believe in that person, if you grow that person, you know, and if the system believes in you, you know, so the system needs to support and believe in you to create that change. So that's that.
Hence you...
I believe in DEI.
Okay.
And pushing DEI.
You have also done a bit of a comedy. Well, is that a... So how did you dwell into comedy?
So I believe...
You had a funny bone?
I always had a funny bone. I always have a lot of dark humor in me. Sometimes my dark humor can get very dark and offend a lot of people.
Okay.
But dude, as I said, you're an athlete, be naked, man. However you entertain people, however you get eyeballs on you, do it.
Okay.
Kisko farak padta hai, bhai. Like, especially with someone like me, other para-athletes will be like, oh, they'll think 10 times, I'm a loose cannon.
Okay.
And people love me because I'm a loose cannon. People are scared because I'm a loose cannon. And somewhere I am like, yeah, you better be scared of me because I am a loose cannon. And I'm here to dominate para sports. Yeah, so that's that. I mean, I think how many of eyeballs you get on you, that creates impact.
Yes.
Again, the entire process of TRP बढ़ेगा, मेरा नाम बढ़ेगा, funding बढ़ेगी.
Okay.
I'll be able to pursue more sports.
Okay.
And I'll be able to do much more in my athletic journey to reach at the highest level of sports.
So comedy is a way that you get people come to you and watch you.
Yes, you can say that.
Okay. So very quickly, wrapping up this long conversation with some interesting questions in my rapid fire segment. Okay. And you have to be very quick. Just the first thing that comes to your mind, you have to give me an answer.
One word or one sentence?
One word, one sentence, but be quick. You are quick, but be quick with these answers as well. Swimming, cycling or running? Pick one.
Cycling.
Okay. One thing that endurance sport teaches that life doesn't?
Persistence, and persistence while being resilient.
Okay. Worst advice you have received from a coach?
Leave your corporate job.
Okay. One superpower from a comic book superhero that you wish you want to have?
This Spider-Man one. I forgot that one.
So what superpower?
With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah. That's a quote from Spider-Man. If you wanted a superpower from...
Superpower?
Yeah, from one of these legendary characters.
Iron Man. Because I'm into Iron Mans.
Okay. Yeah. Motivation or discipline? Pick one.
I think both, man. I think a lot of people say discipline. But as a para-athlete now, with all what you go through, you require motivation.
Okay. One thing that you're surprisingly bad at. We know you're good at so many things. In fact, excellent at so many things, but one thing that you're surprisingly bad at.
I would say this is a tough one, huh?
Yeah. That's why this is a rapid fire.
This is very tough. This is अभी ये slow rapid हो जाएगा.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Surprisingly bad at.
You always thought.
I would say planning. Yeah. Planning a lot of things together and pre-planning. Yeah, you can say I'm a little bad at that. Yeah.
Okay. A habit that changed your life.
Doing it anyways. That is what I changed my life.
Okay. Could you elaborate a little?
So you feel tired, do it anyways. You feel happy, do it anyways. You don't want to do it, you do it anyways. That's what it is. Yeah, I think that is a part of discipline, and that does wonders.
Okay, finally, if you want to send out a message to my audience with all the immense experience that you have had as a para-athlete, I want to send out an inspirational message to my audience. What would that message be? The camera is there. If you could just look into the camera and send out.
So there's one thing which I really propagate for, which is India remote उठाओ, TRP बढ़ाओ, athletes के लिए funding लाओ, okay, sporting economy बढ़ाओ. कब बढ़ाओगे? That's all what I believe in. It's a cycle, guys. As I kept on saying even in this podcast, pick up that remote, pick up that mobile, see sports, know the sports people, okay, the athletes. Once you know that TRP बढ़ेगा, फिर वो sport और funding लाएगी और वो athlete और funding ला पाएगा, फिर sport और grow होएगा, ठीक है? And that's when a sporting economy grows, which will be a athlete-centric and athlete-specific economy, which you all have superpowered and you all are the fuel because you all have the views on this. And then the federation will depend on the athlete and will not be governed by the dirty politics.
The other way
and
around.
That's when there will be impact and change and magnanimous growth in Indian sports. And also my request to our sports minister, please, if I don't know, somehow it reaches you, you need to literally exterminate all the dirt now. It's a humble request and a plea from the bottom of our heart. You know, we've had enough.
So that was that. And to finally wrap up this interview, Huafrid, you need to autograph my sports diary. I've been very patiently collecting autograph of amazing people from the world of sports. And while you autograph, also leave a message for me if you can.
Okay, but my writing...
It's okay.
Are you sure?
Sure, yeah, perfectly fine.
It's difficult for me.
So but take your time.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do it slowly. Even if a small message.
Yeah.
Okay. Persist with resilience. Huafrid Billimoria. It's very important. Huafrid, for all his life, he has persisted. He has been resilient for all the difficulties that life has thrown at him, and yet he has come at top, and he still wants to drive himself forward.
And I was persisting with resilience while I was writing also.
While he was writing as well. But that has been the motto of his life: persist and resilient. For anyone doing anything in life, if you persist and if you're resilient in what you're doing, you will come out on top.
There's no goal which you cannot achieve.
So that was my conversation with Huafrid. How did you like this interview? At the start of this video, I said that I want to motivate you, I want to inspire you, and that is why I invited Huafrid, and no better person than him to draw your daily dose of motivation, to draw your daily bit of inspiration. How did you like this interview? Please do let me know. Please follow Huafrid as well on his Instagram channel. And if you learned something new, if you are inspired at the end of this video, make sure that you drop some comments, follow my channel and like this video. Thank you so much.